What's up guys, it's Kaustubh here, and today guys, as you have already seen the thumbnail and the title of this video, welcome to my initial impression video of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. So this is the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max right in my hand guys, and the funny backstory to this phone is that I ordered this phone yesterday in the flash shell itself. But the funny thing is that I didn't get this phone off of the Amazon flash shell. I got it from Xiaomi's official website. But luckily I got it because otherwise I was just hopeless. I wouldn't get the hang of it. But nonetheless, I have the phone with me luckily, and kudos to Xiaomi for delivering the phone really fast. But nonetheless guys, today in this video I'll be telling you and giving you my initial impression and what I think about this phone, and whether you should buy this phone for 20,000 rupees here in India. So do watch the complete video till the end guys, and just like always, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below, as well as turn the notifications on, because a lot of amazing videos or amazing content is coming to the channel really soon. With that being said, let's roll the intro and get the video started. So starting with the unboxing, this is how the box looks of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. Pretty simple with some features written on the back. Opening up the box, first of all we get a small box inside of it, and opening that box up we get the TPU case, a user manual and a SIM ejector tool. Moving on further, we have the phone itself. Keeping that to the side, again below it we get a Type-C charging cable and a fast charging USB 33-watt charger included in the box. Again, going on, keeping all the things to the side, here comes the fun part guys, is to remove this plastic covering on top of the phone. So now I have the phone booted on MIUI 12, and the color which I have right now is the Dark Knight, and this color looks really premium and has a gloss finish to it. So now that guys you have seen the unboxing of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, now let's get on to the actual first impression of this device. Then immediately after holding the phone in my hands, what I felt is that this doesn't feel at all like a 20,000 rupees budget phone. This phone feels really premium to hold in the hand, and that is mainly due to the design, the way it has been designed. The camera bump especially looks really bold with that 108 megapixel sensor given up top, and the whole design is just really good. I just really like it. It doesn't feel like a 20,000 rupees phone. It feels like some sort of flagship. The build quality is that good. Also, the total weight of the phone is also pretty good at 194 grams. It doesn't feel heavy at all, and it's really easy to hold in the hand even if you have small hands. And this is also mainly because of the side profile, which is really slim. Also talking about the color guys, here I have the Dark Knight color of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. This one has a gloss finish on the back, as you can see, but if you get the bronze gold variant of this Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, then you will get a matte finish, like a matte texture on the glass back panel. So in my opinion, go for the bronze gold color because it looks really good with that matte finish rather than this Dark Knight color. This one also looks good, but the looks and the color are really subjective, and it's up to you which one you like. One more thing to do with the design guys is with the headphone jack. If you see this phone has a headphone jack first of all guys, which is really rare to see in devices nowadays, but the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max does have a headphone jack, and it's really good to see it back. Next thing, especially with Xiaomi devices, we get to see a lot is the IR blaster. So you do get the IR blaster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, which you can use basically to control your TV, your air conditioning, your home theater, or anything of that sort. So that's there. So a nice feature has been given. And the last best thing about the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max in terms of design, I would say, is the expansion slot. So it has a dedicated micro SD expansion slot and not any hybrid slot. Coming to the front guys, on the front we get to see a beautiful huge 6.67 inch 120 Hz AMOLED display. Yes guys, finally we get to see an AMOLED display on the Redmi Note series, and this Note 10, the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max does have an AMOLED display, and also it is a high refresh rate 120 Hz display. So the display quality is just absolutely amazing. The peak brightness is rated at about 1200 nits, which is really high. So it is really easy to view in direct sunlight. And also one more thing is that this display is HDR10 certified, so that's also another great thing for the price that we get to see. So talking about the display itself, then the viewing angles of the display is really good, and this display I think is the best if you consume a lot of content, watch a lot of YouTube videos or movies, or anything of that sort. So coming to the third thing guys is to do with the cameras. So on the back, as you can see, we get this huge camera module, and this is actually a quad camera setup. But guys, the actual cameras we use is only the 3 lenses that we get to see. The main camera sensor is the 108 megapixel sensor that we get to see, which is the main highlight of this Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. And the second one is an ultra wide, and the third one is a macro camera, and the fourth one being the depth sensor. So the depth sensor and the macro camera is almost like useless like on each and every phone, because the quality, the resolution is really low. But with this phone, I hope the camera performance is really good, because the 108 megapixel sensor will do better is what I feel. But nonetheless, I will do a full detailed camera review in detail in the upcoming videos guys, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss that video. But nonetheless, initially when I clicked a couple of pictures, the camera performance seemed really promising. It is not bad, it is really good for the price that we get to see. So after this, I will add a couple of camera samples which I clicked, so that you guys can get an idea as to how the camera actually performs. Coming to the fourth thing guys is to do with the processor. So on the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, we get the Snapdragon 732G processor. And one more thing is, like, the one concerning thing which concerned me a lot or worried me a lot is that, like, this phone has a 120Hz AMOLED panel. So to push that much of graphical power with this processor, I don't think it is a good idea, because on the Poco X3 also had this similar configuration of Snapdragon 732G and a 120Hz LCD screen. But a lot of people reported that the Poco X3 was stuttering a lot, having some lags here and there. The phone used to overheat sometimes. So I hope this doesn't happen with this Redmi Note 10 Pro Max here. I hope that Xiaomi has optimized their software, which is MIUI, to an extent so that that doesn't happen here. But other than that, it is a great processor. It is an octa-core processor that we get to see. Finally guys, coming to the most important thing of any review or any initial impression is to do with the battery life. So the battery life, talking about the battery, firstly, the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max has a 5020 mAh battery inside of it, which is itself a huge battery. And I was not able to believe that it has this huge battery, because it is really slim for that battery size. But nonetheless, we have that huge battery inside of it. And another great thing is that Xiaomi includes, the Redmi includes basically a 33-watt fast charger inside of the box. So this charger should itself really fast charge the device really quickly. I hope so. And one more concern I have is that, like, it has a 120Hz display, and that too an AMOLED display. So I hope the battery life will be pretty good with this Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, because on the Poco X3 it had a 6000 mAh battery, a Snapdragon 732G processor, and a 120Hz LCD panel. And the battery life on that was just bad, like straight up bad. I didn't like the battery life on the Poco X3. But I hope, like, Xiaomi has optimized the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max to an extent so that the battery life will be good. But you will get to know about the battery life in the full review itself, because it has just been a day since I've been using this phone. So yeah, that should do with the battery life. So guys, that's about it for my initial impression video of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, and I hope you have liked this video. And if you do, then guys, please do hit the like button down below. And finally guys, the question remains, like, whether you should go for the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max at the price tag of about 20,000 rupees. The starting price is like 18,000, but the variant which I have right now is the 20,000 rupees one. So at this price tag, I think, like, this phone is absolutely worth the price. Like, the features you get, the kind of premium build design quality you get is really value for money, is what I think. And if you are planning to go for this phone, then definitely go for it. It will not disappoint you at all. So yeah, that's about it for my first initial impression of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. And if you have liked it, then do hit the like button down below guys, and also do consider subscribing to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below, as well as turn the notifications on so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. With that being said, this is your boy Kaustubh from Tech2Explore signing off. Until then, keep exploring.